Send comfort. Damai is going back to avenge the column. Cat Yi advised him to think twice. Cat Yi's kindness and integrity make Damai ready, moved and inspired. So I got down on one knee and swore allegiance. I will ship and give my life for yours if it comes for that. I swear it by the old gods. I bow with that you shall always have a place in, and that I shall ask no service of you that might bring you dishonor. Look back at Feng Zabalan and go offline. For Wang Baihua lost her lover and couldn't extricate herself. Everyone thinks Damai is the murderer. Only Baihua firmly believes that it was Luer who did it. Little Rose got married for half a month. Widow without opening. Big brother retreat. 100 flowers must stay for revenge. Littlefinger came to deliver the letter. Just play. You don't have much time to retreat. It's not too late for a gentleman to take revenge. 100 flowers regained their sanity and went out to prepare horses. Littlefinger took the opportunity to talk to the little Rose and touch the golden thread. He wants to be queen. It doesn't matter who the king is. Littlefinger had an idea. In that case, let the little Rose be given to the Shijia Emperor. First of all, the two deer in the pen have grown stronger. Littlefinger absolutely does not want Luer to come to power. Secondly, the situation is not good. If you get Rose plus support, instantly increase in blood strips. If Littlefinger made this happen and impose the final winning words, his Littlefinger is based on the above 3 points. Littlefinger draws up poems in minutes to ally with roses. Keep reporting to Tywin in advance to Harrenhal. So all the previous explanations are clear here. Flowers and little roses. Lead 80,000 Rose army back to court. The Lu army 20,000 in the column. Take over Fort Fun. Onion is a little dissatisfied with this step of Lu Tui's operation. First, he doesn't agree with Luer doing it for the Iron King. Dear brother is late. Second, he does not agree that Luer relies too much on Aunt Mai. Awakened the Onion to witness Aunt Mai's success throughout the process. Worried that he bewitched the heart of the deer, if you think about it. When deciding to attack King's Landing, not only did he not rely on his own hard power to defeat the aristocratic family, set out for King's Landing without Lady Milla Central. Backlord today. With Langley offline, Robb's second-way negotiation proclamation. How effective is Sean's third-way negotiation? Viewpoint switch. Iron Islands line. Iron Islands is the general term for the archipelago northwest of the Western Territory, the capital of Pike City. The current island owner, Yalong Grechoiki. That is, the 7th year that Qiaobo of Xi'an came to power. At 2898, Dragon proclaimed himself king of the Iron Islands. Lewin Wolf Tyrant gathers coalition forces to suppress the long-defeated Shen Shiliang Rei swore allegiance to the Lu family. His last orphan, Shan. He was brought back to Beijing by Wolfba. The Lang family did not treat Shan badly. The revenge of killing children is irreconcilable, so Shan dares to go home and move troops for the Wolf family. Not only will Belong not help Lang's family plan to make a comeback, he's going to attack from the north. Virtual sneak attack on Beijing. Wolfpop has gone south, while he's tangling with the Lion and the west of lands. The loop is right for the taking. Baron wants to make himself king for the second time. Then Robb, he also declared failure. In this way, Theon is embarrassed. On one side is brother. Theon's eldest sister Yara asked Theon to choose as soon as possible, brother or father, to kiss dad, which means returning to the Iron Islands. After Hanxi, I still decided to kiss my father. Out of guilt. Xian wrote to watch out for fires in Beijing's backyard. But in the end he's still a new one. The next day, the newly accepted Ironman's flooding ceremony. To prove loyalty to the Ironborn. It's instead they never die or just dead. Why Xian betrayed Robb. About 2 points. First, prove that you grew up in Lang's family, but deep down, he also considers himself the young island owner of the Iron Islands. As a result, the little island owner went home with no face at all. He has to prove himself. He was forced. The Battle of Belong has been decided. Xi'an can't change anything. Since it has changed, accept it. According to Baron's battle plan, Yala leads 30 to Shenlinberg on the west coast of Beijing. Shan leads the territorial sea bitch along to plunder fishermen. The mouse has no record. The crew was extremely disrespectful to him. Dagomo gives advice, said to want respect in the Iron Islands. I can't rely on my father alone. Depends on strength and record. And looting fishermen is somewhat disgraceful. What do you want to play big? Lin Dongkang. Iron Islands official winged king of Westeros. King of the Iron Islands. Plus the previous 4. Wolf Road 2 Stannis Road 3 Langley imposed the earth. Constitutes a situation where the king is divided. The Battle of King Wu is also the main plot that runs through the whole play. Langley wasn't dead yet. In the play, the 8 dragons have not been officially announced. There are only 4 kings left in Langley. Xi'an and Da Fu set off from the rocky coast. Yangon Toran Square City attacked Lindongkang. Instructor Lang Jialuo led 200 people. Lindongkang is empty. Xi'an is easy. From this, the 7th stubborn line with the giant in place Lindongkang, Beijing County. Westerners break into Bran thinking it's a brother returning. Don't you know that my brother has sharpened his knife? West Side surrenders. Otherwise, I want to resist. The spirit is commendable. I've taken Winterfell, I took it. I am occupying it, I'm a great joy. I can't fight for Robb and my father both. Facing dozens of folks who watched him grow up. Theon kept insisting that he was Prince Theon. He ordered Lu. Master Wen gives the Iron Islands sub-base ban. Prove yourself to your father. At the same time, inform people of the good luck in Forest Castle. He sent 500 people over to station Lindongkang. Luo Zhao, who previously supported Toran Square City. Luo is swearing. A mouthful of old yellow phlegm spit on the new face. Theon disgraced the killer. Just ordered Lao Luo to be put in jail. Bad things are bad. Da keeps fanning the flames. A mouth shot makes Theon emotional. In the end, Theon ordered the execution of Coach Luo. I sentence you to death, let's help you, the young Greyjoy. Now you are truly lost. At night, the Savaju Shah came to show up. Xi'an is the best. After hurrying, Xi'an fell asleep. Osha took the opportunity to escape. He brought Bran, the second son of the Wolf family, little boy Rickon, and Bran's transportation, Hodor, and the cause of the little brothers Winterfell. The attacker wakes up to find that something is wrong. Immediately, the operation was accurate and there was no harvest. Finally, to convince the public, it is also to deter bingers. 2 children of a farmer. Bring back Lindongkang. Don't you? What would happen? Every loyal, and what would happen if you did not? Here is the answer to your question. It is after Coach Luo. Shan is in debt again. Big sister Yara comes. He's not here to help newbies, but to persuade him to retreat. Yara's calculation is very clear. Xi'an's sneak attack on Lindongkang is called a temporary danger. Too far from the Iron Islands. The front is too long. Can't keep up. Just a few dozen people want to use it. Don't die so far from the sea. Will not go. Yala retreats first. This Lindongkang means a lot to his kindness. He finally got what he thought was the best record. Don't want to give up easily. But as Araxo, someone is attacking the city. Right now, Theon has only 20 Ironman road and 1 out. The road is run. North run to the Great Wall of Despair. Put on black and it's written off. Smoking or stubbornness. Published after dawn, passion is also first class. The atmosphere is in place. Mothers will name their sons for a girls will think of us. With their lovers inside there. What's his dead man? Ha 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 ha. Never shut up. Lewin came to intervene. Traitor rich direct. This kid is also guilty. The rich want to hand Theon over to the successful man. Withdraw the Iron Group. Brand Rickon. Osha Otto ran a lap from my brother. Ran back quietly. They found the hammer under the leftover grain wood. Lewin told them to go to the Wall of Despair to find Snow. Find Ban Yang Shu. Lewin couldn't bear the pain. Let Osha give him a ride. Farewell to Lewin. The four Bran left their home and entered the Great Wall. Can they successfully reach the Great Wall of Despair? Can you see Snow and Bayou? What will happen to Theon after he is captured? We have to wait for the end of Beijing County, which continues in the third season. So who besieged Lin Dongkang? The answer is in Rob County. During this time, Rob did two things. The first bypasses Jinya City Yi Shi. This is Tywin's Hall. D. Stefan's recruit camp. This is a recruit. Rob only uses 20% of the force. Nip this army in the bud. The second thing, met the love of his life on the battlefield. Little Nurse Terry, never told me where you're from. Volantis, your father. Cat Jardine Damai returns from Maple Creek Fort, lively and happy. Cat Yi is very apprehensive. Remember, Lang family borrowing. Len and Rob already engaged to old Frey's daughter. In theory, Rob already has a father and son, having an affair with a little nurse. I'm afraid it will be bad. You are promised to another. A debt that must be paid. At the same time, the lost camp of Lin Dongkang. Rob is furious. He's going home to punish Sean. A wind and dust said that southern warriors are in full swing. Leave this to his son. As a few hundred men and retake Winter fell before the new moon, the dusty patriarch of the Roosburton family. Emperor Fear Bao Jahui is a red foreskin. Giving is an ancient tradition of the Bolton family, so Roose Bolton is nicknamed Old Foreskin. The son, he said, was an illegitimate child, Ramsay Burton, corresponding to the nickname Small Foreskin. Walk in the Dreadfort. It would be perfect for him to replace Rob. Rob thinks a little Sean has to be caught alive. So it was Xiao Bao who besieged Sean. Look how many and ask him why. And then I'll take you that myself. Cousin Alton returns to Camp Rob to report. How dare you come back after the negotiation
Courage
fails.
West
Captives surge. No bed. Rob let Alton sleep with James temporarily. Guarded by Torrin Kashtak. Kashtak is a relative of Lang family Stark. The current owner of the house, Rickard Kashtak, calls him Lau Ka. And 3 sons and 1 daughter. Changed to 2 sons and 1 daughter in the play. Eldest son Harrion rises in battle. Torrin guarding Alton. It became the poison seedling of Lau Ka. Dayton is friendly to James. James is hiding evil intentions. He took advantage of Tang's shot and smashed it violently until the other person is beyond recognition. Torrin, come check it out. James strangled again in the back. Torrin escaped. James succeeds with 2 desires, but the good times don't last long. After a night of chasing, James was arrested again. It tastes different. James strangled Old Card's poison seedlings, Old Card, and kill Jaime. It is completely inconsistent with the overall strategy of the Wolf family. The point is at home. He took the little nurse to sheath inflammation yesterday. City Collection medical tour. Only the cat sits in the camp. He can only forcibly suppress the Old Card to save James. I understand your grief, my lord, better than most. I understand it. But in the name of myself, stand down. Of course, the Old Card is not to attack James. Aunt Cat is worried that James won't survive the night. Moment Aunt Cat remembered the little finger in the gap. Bao mentioned to him, the She family is willing to trade their two daughters for James. The cat has had a psychological struggle, really decided to let Damai escort James back to King's Landing. In exchange for two daughters, you're a man without honor. I have more honor than. Understandable from a mother's point of view, but it's stupid to hang on to the big picture. Robb hurried back to camp when he heard the news. James is in our position for the weekend. You brought discord into our camp. And your deck. Make sure she's guarded day and night. Order an additional 40 people to hunt down James. It's useless for him to add another 80 people because Damai changed lanes. Damai knows the road ahead is dangerous, so avoid thieves. Row the boat. The boat docks. The two walk. Encountered the corpses of 3 women on the way. The badge says the bitch slept with the lion. Means they were killed for recruiting. The murderer can guess the opposite of the wet guest. Wolf guessed to bury 3 women. Just happened to be 3 wolf guests. Damai lied that it was a thunder to river run to answer full marks. Unfortunately, one of the wolf guests recognized, I have to show my sword and open the card. James finally understands Mao Yi. Why send a woman? Both martial arts practitioners. James began to admire Damai. I serve Lady Captain told her I take you to King's Landing. And that's what I'm going to do. Can the two succeed? Also have to wait for the 3rd season continues. Look at Camp Robb again. James ran away. 2 sisters trapped in King's Landing. 2 younger brothers are immortal. The battle is going well. Family affairs are all over the place. Mrs. Roberts needs to comfort the little nurse. The two understand each other. Just a layer of window paper. Robb stabbed him today. If you break Robb, you will be responsible to the end. The two were married in the presence of 7 bishops. I am hers and she is mine. And will stay my days. Here's a Watlow's mainstream belief in new gods, also called the 7 gods, and Beijing believes in the old gods. It's the face on Yu Liang's tomb. The Iron Islands believe in swallows. Robb as a Beijinger. When Teresa was an original character on the show, Jenny adapted from the book. The Fief of the Westerlings, official Western Jin Dynasty beauty city, so Robb and Teresa will belong. And the Westlands are descendants of the first men. Also believe in old times. Their wedding should be a god-saving ceremony, rather than a new god ritual. There may be 2 reasons. The first screenwriter was careless. Second, there is no Yu Liang tomb in Xijing. That's fine. Adopt mind rituals. It is equivalent to leading the Civil Affairs Bureau in the heart. All mind faith areas. All common, including Luanhe City. Don't forget that Luo has an engagement. Now it looks like Robb is determined to break the contract. Hey, how does Robb use the army without James? His prospective father-in-law, Old Frey, will cut again. Wait for the 3rd season to continue. The 2nd season of Robb County ends here. Zudawen County. As mentioned earlier, Littlefinger came to Taiwan to report to work. For Feng Zibao's situation. Too warm to hear. So what is Littlefinger's purpose? Guess. The Terrells have not yet declared for any of the surviving kings. Wants revenge, he blames Damascu and his death and Marjorie. Yes, she does. Alliance is not impossible. But what about the rebellion? Littlefinger says it can be pulled over first. It's not too late to get rid of the wolf family and then clean them up. Ty agrees to Littlefinger to go again. Go to Hugh and Gouting to negotiate with Rose's house. After Littlefinger left, Arya stole Thailand Road and was found by Rocky. Arya flashed to escape the pursuit. Rocky snatched the secret letter to give. Critical juncture. Arya had to ask Jia Kun for help again. Say kill Rocky. Arrange now. Jia Kun Daxian has boundless mana. Magic Mountain hangs more than 20 people to track down clues. Tai speculates that the assassination may have been aimed at him. The murderer may be Wuxi Brotherhood. In the name of Robert. Civilian armed forces dedicated to resisting Jia. They will officially debut in Season 3. 2 War makes the Magic Mountain speed up the action to cut grass. At the same time, Tywin heard that Lu Tu attacked King's Landing. Boyfriend Lu family traveled west. Tywin decides to prioritize westward against Robb. Arya learned from the secret letter to attack the big brother. Then why not let Jia Kun kill Tywin? Unfortunately, when Jia Kun waited for him to return to the city, Tywin has left Hellenberg. Arya had an idea and shouted sprint. Arya didn't want Jia Kun to assassinate. Since then, we have invited Jia Kun to take them away. Including Arya himself, Blacksmith Daniel, Chubby Hot Pie. Jia Kun was forced to agree to help quietly kill the gatekeeper. 3 friends successfully escaped from Hellenberg. Jia Kun is waiting halfway. Who wants to learn Kung Fu from Jia Kun? Jia Kun said that teaching you can, provided you come with me. Bravos. Become a Faceless. The Faceless understand our assassins simply for now. Details will be discussed in the 5th season. Arya is thinking about going back to Lin Dongkang 3 times. Jia Kun left Arya a coin. Teach him a formula. Follow me, goodness. Jia Kun bid farewell to his friends. After changing faces, the fate between the two is not over. They will meet again in Season 5. The 2nd season of Tywin County is also over. Now look at 2 standalone characters. Snow first East Longba County. At the end of the 1st season, Pharaoh himself walked into the fire and was reborn. Long Ma has 3 big plugins. Didn't stand up right away. Dragon development takes time. His team also needs to be born. The Ryoma team went to the Red Wasteland. Out of ammunition. Shanjing Water. This is further east than I've ever been, but yes, Kali sent 3 brothers to the east and southeast. Looking for hope in the 3 directions of the northeast, brother brings good news. Said that Choirs in the southeast is willing to accept Dragon 8. Ruler of Quells is a 13-member chamber of commerce. Referred to as the 13 Giants, is a spice merchant, nicknamed Toad. The Toad still has doubts about the Dragon Mother. The big black brother stands up for the Dragon Mother. His name is Zero, one of the 13 Giants. Cut the palm of your hand and vouch for the Dragon Mother in the name of Dragon God. Mom is finally out. Welcome to Cars, my lady. Garo goes on the offensive against Ryuba. Take him to the private vault to throw money. Promise to use financial resources to help the Dragonate counterattack the 7 Kingdoms. Take back the Long family regime. The Dragonate is going to show up. Please marry me. That was a romantic proposal. Give you the 7 Kingdoms. And our children will be princes and princesses. Long Ma is willing. Nobita strongly opposes. The first Zero is unreliable. He appears to be helping you, but he is lying to you. This is based on a police officer with a masked woman. Long Ma is marrying someone else. Nobita can't accept it emotionally. Come up with his plan and say that the Dragon Mother only needs a boat. As long as the Dragon Mother returns to West Call on the army to gather. Everything comes naturally. So Nobita and Dragon Mom Nobita went out to find a boat. Long Ma asked Toad to invest. He rides the Toad. Long Ma argues. Toad still refuses to invest. I'm sorry, little princess, I am not your little princess. I am Daenerys Stormborn of the blood of all, and will take what is mine. With fire and blood I will take it, yes, my lady, but not with my ships. Return to residence. A shocking scene where all the guards and maids were killed. 3 little dragons disappeared. Troubles are always missing. The 13 giants of Dragon and Horseclaw investigate the bald case. South House was taken away by him. Now in the House of the Immortal. That's the sanctuary of the South House. The motivation is that he thinks the dragon can improve his mana. And this wave of murderous dragons is not the South House. There's a man behind him, Zero. Zero, I have long been unwilling to be the only king of quills in a 13th. So the two went hand in hand. I'll help you steal dragons and kill people. Forever. The big bear who came in a hurry stabbed through the South House. Too bad it's a doppelganger. Jackins wait for you in the House of the Undying. Can't see that. Already got a ship. We'll leave for Astapo tomorrow. He wants the Dragon Mother to put it in, but the dragon is the sustenance of the dragon horse's ambition. It's his dream to turn around. Anyway, Dragon Mother will not abandon the dragon. He must fight Nanwu to the death. Is that so? They followed Nanwu's instructions to the Temple of the Immortal. As soon as the 3 enter the water tower, they are fascinated by the pressure. Yes. Nobita and guard Cavallo, confused by Long Ma herself, enter a circular empty room. There are many doors around. Long Ma looked for Xiaolong's cry and pushed one of them away. In front of you is the Red Treasure Throne Hall. Of course, Dragon Mom was born on Dragonstone Island. Came to the eastern continent shortly after birth. King's Landing. He has no memory of anything in Red Westeros. Long Ma walks out of the throne room. Great Wall of Despair. Snow. There is a tent not far away. It's our son inside. Seeing this, the Dragon Mother is also sure that this is an illusion. Also decided. My Nancy grows in the sun walls at League. Until the sun west and sets in the east. Until the Rufus run dry. And the mountains blow the wind like leaves. Back to empty room. Finally saw 3 little dragons. Nanwu appeared. An operation for the dragon to imprison the dragonate here. Growing up with Xiaolong, Nanwu machine is exhausted, or because Xiaolong has already mastered the big trick. Xiaolong helps Long Ma get the South House. Ma Long is looking for Zero to settle accounts. A woman lies beside Zero. It is Doria, the power teacher who has disappeared for many days. He must have been used by Zero to open the vault with money and horses. It's empty inside. It turns out that Zero has been saying hi all the time. Just let this dog man and woman stay here forever. All of Zero's property. All dragon mothers become rich women overnight. Having money means having a boat. Long Ma counterattacked him. Key's dream has taken another big step forward. Looking forward to the end of the 2nd season of Dragon 8 Dragon 8 line. Look at another stand-alone character, Snow in Great Wall County. Snow is the illegitimate son of Wolf Dad, Cold Eyes from childhood. He always wanted to leave the Wolf House to be a night watchman. Later in Banyang, Snow gets what he wants in black. At the end of the 1st season, Zhang Laozing gets a ghost. You 2 get the savages. All 3 are masters. They first came to the house of their savage friend Custer. Custer is a daughter who has been occupied by herself. Daughter gave birth to daughter and continued to occupy. Then 2 questions. What do you call the child he had with his daughter? Second, doesn't he have a son? Where are the sons? Turns out Custer made a deal with the White Walkers. I give you my son. Snow discovers Custer's secret. Custer also discovered the kiss-shaped snow. Zit thundered and told the Night's Watch to fuck off. Snow has nothing to do with the old bear. The Night's Watch leaves. Snow's good brother Sam. Met him here. One of Custer's daughters, also wife Jelly. After the two were temporarily separated, the Night's Watch came to the full peak of the first men in the northwest, with the same province. Colin says the primary enemy is not the White Walkers, but the King Beyond the Wall. The King Beyond the Wall generally refers to the boss of the Savage. The current name is Mance. Troops below Mance could attack south at any time, so Colin's advice is to infiltrate the enemy. Wang Zhonglao thinks it is feasible. Snow takes the initiative to fight. Join Colin molecules. The desperate Great Wall County is divided into two: Guerrilla Snow County and Sam County in Lianfeng. Look at Snow first. Snow and his party of 5 people are like blood-sucking 3 savages and buds. Home people preemptive strike. 2 dead 2. Snow is about to kill the third. Found out it was a woman. Looks pretty. Give an awful chance you'll bury it in your face. Beautiful woman engraved nickname Firekiss. Colin is going to attack the Firekiss. Snow said Big Brother burned me. Rare brothers have this elegance. Brother, don't bother. The 4 go 1 step ahead. Snow raised the great sword. Gaba slashed on the stone and took the opportunity to escape. The 2 start snow racing. Snow is superior. Catch the Firekiss again. I want to meet Colin again at this time. The 4 are gone. Snow and Firekiss. I had to kiss my buttocks and massage Snow to keep warm. It's true that Snow's whole body is not cold at all, but the Firekiss rubbed all night. Snow has strong concentration. Flash Firekiss and continue on the highway. Recite a large paragraph of Jinping my seducing Snow. Snow runs away again. Snow desperately chases. Unfortunately fell into the siege of savages. Should have take me while you at the chance. Bowen took him to a little savage boss. King of the Sea Valley Jingle Mountain. Colin was also Jingle. Mountain captives have also been murdered. Jingle Yamamoto is going to kill Snow. Firekiss advice. Snow may be useful to the King Beyond the Wall. He runs. I'll chop his book. He runs. I'll do it myself. We're even now. Don't Snow. Jingle Mountain makes sense. He led the king's base camp to move. Halfway Clint Snow formulates a bitter meat meter. Sacrifice Snow Rabbit. First Colin yelled at Snow. Scold him for being ignorant. One thing kills brother. Scolding is not enough. Colin grabbed a sword and slashed it straight. Snow was forced to commit incest. Colin kept beating Snow. Say your dad is a traitor. Your 2 words make Snow come to the top. Snow fake real. Meet Colin. Colin recites the Night's Watch oath before he dies. Remind Snow to complete the task. Snow turned in his name. Gained the initial trust of the savages. He went to the valley below. That's Man's base camp. Can Snow complete the undercover mission on his own? Wait until the 3rd season. Season 2. Snow County ends vivid whirlwind in Sam County. Sam Gleneddy's 3 brothers dig up Snow. Accidentally dug up a bag of babies. His name is Dragon Spirit. Also called Black Club plays an important role in the 3rd season. 3 horns in the distance. According to the life is a comrade in arms, the second life is a savage. Sancheng is 1 ghost and 3 brothers. Sam falls halfway. A blizzard hits. Sam stands behind a rock. The sheltered stone ghoul passed by him. Leading the way is a White Walker. Briefly distinguish the relationship between the 2. The White Walkers came first. The White Walkers are magical creatures. Ghouls are human or kill. The Walking Dead controlled by the White Walkers. Captain White Walkers ignores injuries. They ran mighty to the ancestors. There are 3 led by Lao Zhang. A ghost war is about to start. How is the battle? Who wins, who loses? Say it again. Sam County, end of Season 2. Finally back to King's Landing.